currently studying at Aberystwyth University in the UK. The paper that I submitted to this conference is a rather theoretical one. So it can be roughly divided into two parts. One is about the problem of inequality in our food system. Two is about applying republicanism as the conceptual framework to build our policies on. So the figures that I show you here, and also several researchers have shown that we actually have enough food to feed the world, as Jeremy Rifkin once contended. The graph here also shows that undernourishment is reducing and food supply is actually flourishing. However, we're still talking about food insecurity. It definitely persists. So what's the main problem there? What strikes me the most when I look at maps like this one is the different colors appearing on the map at the same time among regions. In this case, show the uneven concentration of global hunger index among regions. And this is a very visual evidence to show that inequality exists. And the mainstream of my paper is therefore to demonstrate that inequality is the key problem in food security. I'm discussing three aspects of inequality. One, the history of our food system is packed with evidence of uneven development and unequal food distribution. For example, the Hungry 40s show a clear food exploitation from the British colonies to the British empires. So what drove colonization in the first place is a search for new markets. So such example of the Hungry 40 actually also demonstrate the hunger and food crisis as a result of our interaction and development. So such acts of exploitation is something persists over time. So inequality is not novel but an enduring problem. So on a daily basis, where do you usually get your food from? Chances are most of us will think of supermarkets, right? Because we've been so immersed in this launching of commercialization in modern era. However, by thinking it that way, we're actually overlooking certain segments in the food system, like local farmers, wet markets, because they've been drawn down by market competition. So in other words, it shows that commercialization actually contributed to the problem of inequality. Last but not least is the problem with the discourse that we're using, the liberal discourse that embedded in the idea of food security. So it's created an ideal that everyone should have access to food, but actually shifts the attention away from the key problem, key concern of human well-being. So in order to address the problems, and food insecurity is a common problem, we need to work together. And in order to work together, we need a common language that not only evokes action, but also encourage mutual understanding. Even though I totally agree that NGOs and civil society should play an increasing role in the multiple actor governance, I do think that leaving out states is not a wise move either. And therefore I urge your attention to the language of civic republicanism, or republicanism for short. This theoretical strain believes in freedom from domination, so it means any forces that hinder man from making his own choices. And the key argument here is that one is free only if only one lives in a free state. And there are two ways to apply that of good governance. Firstly, it's in the national interest of one government to secure the citizens from other countries from food insecurity, because by that way they're actually protecting their own citizens from future problems. And secondly, food insecurity is conceptualized by republicanism as a form of domination on all states. Therefore, each and every state has the political responsibility to react toward that problem. It's not an act of charity, it's a political responsibility. Why republicanism, you might ask? I'm thinking of three reasons for that. First of all, institutional liberalism and functionalism, I don't think that they work, or they don't take enough weight on states. Secondly, states tend to known as the facilitator of the top 1% of the population, but I do think that they can work for the remaining 99% of the population as well. And finally, republicanism bridge the national to what's in the interest of the nation with the global to what concerns the world as a whole. And it emphasizes the fact that food insecurity is a common problem. So in conclusion, inequality is something that we really need to tackle seriously, and I would like to urge your attention to republicanism because it can offer the conceptual framework to build up our future policy on food insecurity. Thank you very much.
Woo!